Hello you guys, so thank you for coming back to this video, and also if you are new to my channel, I am Stephanie. Thank you for stopping by and checking out what I have in store. So I see that because this is actually my first going to be my first official full year of cash stuffing and doing my sinking funds and my envelopes. So I'm going to start over for the year. I didn't have a full year. So I'm going to go over everything with you guys. I'm going to do some cash unstuffing. I am going to stuff my envelopes, some of them for the week, and show you sort of a reset of everything for 2022. So Happy New Year to everybody. We have officially made it and we are here. So let's get into what I want to show you and how I have everything organized. So as you can see, I have a whole bunch of things here, and really and truly for this year, my idea is to keep on condensing things down and not overcomplicating things. I know a lot of people have a lot of binders, that kind of stuff, but I do get overwhelmed very quickly when I do have multiple of everything. That's why if you've seen my past videos in terms of like planners, stuff like that, where I've had like huge stacks of planners, that didn't work. It overwhelmed me and I stopped using the system. So in order to stick with it this year, I am going to show you what my new setup's going to look like and how my money management's going to go. So in here, I do have all my sinking funds. So what I think I'm going to do is probably start with my sinking funds. And here are my wallets. Here's my wallet, I should say. And I have some envelopes I'm going to switch out in here. So let's put this to the side. And I want to start unstuffing here and show you what sort of my ending balance look like. If you haven't checked out that video, I did do a breakdown of all my sinking funds and how much I was able to save for the year. So let's see, do I have it at the back of my budget? I think I may or may not. Let me just double check. Where did I put it? That would have helped, right? Like, to know that it's in here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. So here is sort of how much, not sort of, it is how much I saved for the year, and some of it was in the bank, and it was over $4,000. $4,000 is not in my actual like sinking funds here because some did go back to the bank, and I think I may do that for most of the money that is in here. There's some things that I'm going to use immediately and some things that I want to save for long term. So this is going to be my new setup. It is still an A5. I did make a whole bunch of new envelopes for here. So let's start with unstuffing this. I'm going to put this one up here. So let's just kind of begin and put the money in here. And then I have my little bank envelope, which will eventually, all of that go back to the bank. So in here, I do have a placeholder. 500 is already in the bank. And I have $5 left over in here. So I am actually going to take out this placeholder. And I will leave the pets the $5 to go into the new year. So in terms of medical, I have $410 in here. And so what I think I will probably do is take out this money and this will go back to the bank. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10. So let's let that go back to the bank. So what I want to do is put this money, I do have a high interest savings account. So what I would probably like to do is put most of this money back in the bank and then kind of separate the money to go into some investments and to keep some in the bank for like if I need to shop for pets, that kind of stuff. Or maybe what I could do is maybe some weeks I will bulk up the money a little bit, like say grocery shopping, because I know I need to pick up pet food. So I am going to do things a little differently. My envelope is empty. So in terms of car, there is $310 in here. So for car, this will go into the bank. So I have 1, 2, 3. And I did do a bill exchange with some money that I had. And that is why I have a little bit more higher bills in here. So business expenses has 40. I think I will leave that in there and start the new year with the 40. In terms of gifts, I do have some money in an account actually which is not account with my Visa. So I do have some gift cards left on there, which I probably will use. Next month, I do have some birthday gifts to purchase for my niece and my nephew. But what I will probably do is either you get some gift cards, or I will, between now and their birthday, I can save up again for it. So this will go back to the bank. So I have 1 and then 10. And then next is going to be in home. And home right now has 2,120. So I'm going to take out these placeholders because these are already in the bank. So let's start fresh. And then this 120, I may need things for the home. So let's leave this in here. Actually, you know what? No, let's put this back in the bank, because if I need to pull money, then I know it's there. So let's put 120 here. And then next is going to be Christmas, which I'm so glad is a whole bunch of weeks away from now. So let's look what's in trips. Trips, actually, this money will actually be used because I think we're going to do some things with the kids. So they have extended Christmas break in Ontario for the kiddos. So I think we're going to do something with them. And yeah, that should be probably it. So I'm going to actually leave this trips money in here. And then next is for vacation, and there's 370s in here. So even though it says trips, that will probably be for either something in town, or we will do something. I will just book something last minute if that's the case. So in here I have 370. So I'm going to put this back in the bank. Let's make some money on our money. So that is exactly why I'm wanting to put some of this money like back in the bank. So, and then I think that's it. Yeah, so everything is pulled. Only the 5 is there to carry over. And then lastly is just the business expenses. I'm going to leave that 40 there unless I need to purchase something sort of quickly for the business. And then trips is there. So let's take a look at my new cash envelopes and put this money in there. So the first thing is going to be my new envelopes. So I have new envelopes. I have made these, and I'm going to actually add the trackers to here. Some of the trackers I may not have, and then I actually want to erase these ones. So I won't put them in here right now, but just to go over here and restuff. So this week, pets will get 5. And I'm not going to stuff all of these envelopes right now because I don't, we're going to start next week, technically, officially, because for the month of January, we are at 5 weeks. So what I thought to do was just kind of do an unstuffing with you guys and then start fresh and have 4 weeks for this month. So for my envelope, it has nothing, and then home. So in terms of the way I actually organize this is we'll be going from sort of, you know, more of a higher priority to what I would consider lower priority. And then home will get nothing. And then let's keep going. So car is empty. And then gifts is empty right now. And then so I put holidays and observances. And then medical care will have nothing. It will be in the bank if needed. Trips will get, did I pass business already? I think I did. Did I not make an envelope for that? Oh no, I think I skipped over business. That would have helped, right? Okay, so let's keep going, and then I will come back next week. You will see that envelope. So medical, so trips is here. Trips will get the 185 that was in the other envelope, and trips is back here. So it is getting the 120, 40, 60, 85. And then vacay has nothing. And then these are new envelopes that I did make. So investments will be here. So as you could see, this will be for what is going into, probably I'm going to open up a brokerage account, and then you will see more about this investment. Next is I will do at least one challenge. I didn't put anything here because I want to change this out. So I will put a little label there depending on what like savings challenge I'm doing. I may do just the $5 one. That may be doable. And then this one is for extra and roll over. So right now for extra and rollover, let's leave this money here. And what I can do is actually use whatever rollover money for like business expenses, stuff like that, because I do have obviously my own account for our business, so that will be separate too. So let's leave that in there. And then I think for now that should be good. So what I'm going to do now is just switch out my envelopes for, so this is being retired now. Not to say I'm not going to ever come back to it, but I am going to switch out these envelopes. And then I am going to stuff my cash envelopes for the week. So let's take out these 3. I haven't changed my categories. It'll still be my envelope. It will be gas. And it will be food. And then let's get the money. Okay, so back here, I am going to take out this small little bank slip. And then in here, let's count the money and see how much I'm going to be stuffing for the week. So I have in here, so I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, and 20. So because I want to do some things like with the kids, seeing how they have sort of an extended few days, let's put, I'm going to put $100 in here for spending. And then next I'm going to put nothing in gas because I did fill up. So I am good for gas. And then food, I'm going to put 10 and 20. So that is what's going in here for food and getting like takeout, stuff like that. And then, as I said, if we do something a little bit extra, I will take out that money that I have in my envelope for trips. So that one, you know what, is sticking out a little bit. So you know what, maybe I'll change that after. So let's just put to the side because I think I made that actually for my deluxe cover. So I probably will have to switch that around. Okay, so let's see what's going back to the bank. Let's count this all up and see how much I have going back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1 and 2, 250, 70, 90, 1, 10, and 20. Okay, so this is all going back to the bank. Okay, so now that I have $1,320, this is going back to the bank. And we are starting fresh for the new year. So I will be talking about all the shopping I have clearly been doing and what that looks like. So if you guys are interested, I will be posting my expense tracking and sort of all the holiday shopping I've been doing. I've been hitting up Bath & Body Works, so check out that haul. And if you guys are already not subscribed, hit that subscribe button on the way out, and then I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!